My name is Marcus Webb, and for 20 years I studied creatures that science had already catalogued, classified, and forgotten. Common reptiles, island lizards, nothing that made my heart beat faster. Until March 2024, when I received an email that would change everything. The subject line simply read, "You need to see this." It was a shaky video filmed by German mountaineers on Isla Nubosa, a volcanic atoll 600 kilometers off the coast of Nicaragua. In the sky, silhouetted against the clouds, something was gliding. Something with an impossible wingspan. Something that shouldn't have existed for 66 million years.
Exactly. Recheck the data. On it.
Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any moment of this unbelievable expedition. I called upon two people I trusted completely. The first was Dr. Sarah Chin, a paleontologist from the University of California, Berkeley, a woman who could identify an extinct species just by the shape of a single vertebra. The second was James Jim Kowalski, our tracking and survival specialist, a former Marine who had worked with us on expeditions in the Amazon and the Congo. We analyzed the video frame by frame. Sarah was silent for long minutes, then whispered, "Marcus, if this isn't an elaborate fake, we're looking at a pteranodon, possibly of the Longiceps species." Within 3 weeks, we were on a rented fishing boat, cutting through the turquoise waters of the Caribbean toward Isla Nubosa. The island emerged from the horizon like a cathedral of volcanic stone. Black basalt cliffs rose vertically from the sea, crowned by dense tropical jungle. No beach, no natural harbor. The silence was disturbing. Not even seagulls. Jim noticed first, "Where are the birds?" He was right. On a tropical island, we should have been surrounded by hundreds of bird species. But the sky was empty. We established base camp in a clearing 200 meters above sea level. That first night we heard something. A sharp, piercing cry that echoed through the gorges. It wasn't a bird. It wasn't a bat. It was something larger, something ancestral. We were climbing a rock wall when Jim froze, pointing at the sky.
Yeah, it's incredible. What is it?
Wow, it's so bright. Let's go closer.
There it was. The wingspan measured easily 6 meters, maybe more. The elongated cranial crest was unmistakable. Pteranodon longiceps, a flying reptile from the Upper Cretaceous, gliding on thermal currents as if the last 66 million years had never happened. My hands trembled as I filmed. Sarah was openly crying, repeating, "My God," like a mantra. The creature dove toward the ocean, and we could see every detail. The wing membrane stretched between elongated fingers, the toothless beak cutting through the air, the enormous eyes scanning the water's surface. Then it fished. An explosive burst, the beak piercing the water, emerging with a fish at least half a meter long. It rose again, circled our plateau once, and I swear it looked directly at us, before disappearing behind the volcanic peaks. We followed the creature to a network of caves in the center of the island. There, on the ceiling of a chamber 40 meters high, we found nests, and in 2 of them there were eggs. Sarah collected guano samples for DNA analysis. Sarah's theory is that Isla Nubosa was never truly connected to the continents, even during glacial periods. Isolated, protected by treacherous ocean currents and hostile geography, a tiny population of pterosaurs survived, feeding on the rich fishing grounds around the atoll. An evolutionary time capsule. But the world needs to know, extinction is not always absolute. Life finds cracks, hiding places, impossible ways to persist. As I write this back in my office in California, I can still hear that cry echoing through the gorges. I still see that impossible shadow silhouetted against the sun. If you were impressed by this story, leave your like, share it with other explorers, and comment. Do you believe that other extinct creatures could be hiding in remote places around the world? See you on the next expedition.